I'm going to give you my 10 most important Chicago Bears for the 2022 season, and it starts right now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. Now, I haven't really done a series on this channel, but this is going to be my first one. And with a little bit over 10 days away from the start of training camp, I believe rookies report on the 23rd, vets report on the 25th, and first practice is the 27th. We're a little bit under 10 days away. So anyway, I'm going to give you my 10 most important Chicago Bears for the 2022 season over the next 10 days. We're going to break down a different Bear every single day and really talk about how he can have an impact on the Chicago Bears team this season. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Number 1 for me, or number 10 for me, I should say, on the list, we'll go 10 to 1. It's going to be Kyler Gordon. I understand he's a rookie, 39th overall pick by the Chicago Bears this season. And you're probably looking at me like, Pat, are you really putting a rookie at the top of this list? Also a defensive rookie? Yes, I am. And I'm going to tell you why. When I'm looking at what we saw last season out of the Chicago Bears secondary, out of the defense, right? There weren't a lot of quarterbacks that had to stay honest. What do I mean by that? There weren't a lot of quarterbacks that you looked at and you were like, yeah, he's really being destroyed by Jalen Johnson, because they didn't have to go to Jalen Johnson's way. You know, the best wide receivers, Jalen Johnson spent a lot of time guarding Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, guys like that, right? And you kind of look at it and you're like, oh yeah, he did okay on there, but quarterbacks didn't have to go that way the entire time, because the guys on the other side of the field were so god awful that you didn't have to stay honest to what was happening over here. I think this season, Kyler Gordon's going to make a big difference and going to have the ability to make a big impact. And it's why he's so important, because if you can have two guys on each side that at a minimum, right, you're not going to get picked apart in the secondary, right? They're not going to just be able to focus on one side of the field. Then it keeps quarterbacks honest. It causes your defensive line to have a little bit more time to be able to get to that quarterback, because it's not just going to be a quick hitch and throw, right? Like all of a sudden now you're making the offense have to take a little bit more time, which gives your guys more time to get to them, which is what you want. It's an inverse relationship here, right? I want to see the defensive line, of course, do better, but I think Kyler Gordon plays such an important part in this 2022 season, because I believe that he's going to be able to get out there, stretch out, get his hand on the ball, be incredibly athletic, really cause some issues for a lot of number twos on this offense. And I believe you're going to see Jalen Johnson following guys around a little bit more, which could move Kyler Gordon around to different spots on the field, using his athleticism and things like that to really be able to cause havoc on the defensive end. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to know how you guys feel, man. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. How do you feel about Kyler Gordon at number 10 on this list? Should he be higher? Should he be lower? Should he not be on the list at all? I'll be down in the comments talking with you as well. So the question comes down to, right, what kind of production do we need to see from Kyler Gordon for him to have that level of impact on this season? I think you need to see at least 3 interceptions, maybe 5, but I'm going low right here on 3, right? Because I think Kyler Gordon's going to be really big in pass breakup. I think Kyler Gordon's going to be really big, right, as just a big body being able to get in front of the ball. And I think he's really going to work out for the Chicago Bears, playing in zone, right, being able to pass those stick with wide receivers long enough to pass them off to the next man in that zone. And so I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring to this team. I think you're going to have to see him just make himself a threat on the field for the most part. And all of a sudden, right, you're going to see, oh, wow, we get to see the prowess of Jalen Johnson, and hopefully Kyler Gordon takes another step as well. And you're talking about both of these guys as big names, right? But you're going to get to see the prowess of this secondary really stand out if Kyler Gordon's able to give you that good production, able to really stay close on these receivers, able to really follow these guys around, a lot of pass breakups, even on some plays, right, being able to get into the backfield if he is sent on a blitz. Kyler Gordon's got excellent speed. He's got excellent break on these tackles, and I think he's going to be a really good piece for the Chicago Bears this season. He's my 10th most important Bear on the list, and we'll see you tomorrow for number 9. As always, man, it's your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again to continue watching our Chicago Bears content. Click the links on the screen or check the links in the description below. Hey, yo, Chicago, y'all stay safe out there, man. Peace.